Hello everyone, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2, where we're going to start our first ever series away from the campaign. And this series is going to be what I did in Jurassic World Evolution, but with a slight little twist. So as you guys can see, we are going into Isla Sorna Site B with calm weather, flattened terrain, and everything you need to create a sandbox park. However, this sandbox park is not going to be a park, but instead a nature preserve. I know that in Jurassic World Evolution 1 we created a nature preserve, but we had kind of like some segregated islands for our guests to roam around in. That's because keeping dinosaurs in one area was quite difficult, so creating a Site B wasn't too great. However, with the new territory system in Jurassic World Evolution 2, I'm hoping that Jurassic World Evolution 2 will be much better in creating a Site B than it was for Jurassic World Evolution. And yes, now we're loaded in. However, what I have noticed is that you still need to use buildings, which is unfortunate, so we're going to find a designated area for our buildings. So this is probably the area I'm going to place them in. Unfortunately, we are going to have to place down the buildings, so it will ruin the aesthetic just that little bit, so I do apologise about that. However, I assume that once we're done and we do a showcase of the whole Site B and we've built the whole map, then I'll be able to remove these buildings and hopefully have the dinosaurs roaming about, shall I say, in a natural habitat. So do bear with me as I do create all of these buildings, and that hopefully won't take too long. Okay, so whether or not I added that as a speed build section or if I just cut it, either way we're done here. So we've created 3 hatcheries, hopefully that's enough. But you can release from the hatcheries, which is good, so I can place them all over here. Now, there are a few things that I'm trying to think of, because I assume we might need a ranger team. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see for that. We might need paleomedical facility, again, I don't know about that. But we do in fact have an area for our aviary domes, which we'll probably get to working on firstly. And what I want to do, for the species I want to incorporate are all of the ones that were found in Jurassic Park 3 at least, and then maybe incorporate some that were on this island through the Jurassic World Evolution 2 Chaos Theory mode, which I believe was Kentrosaurus and Parasaurolophus, Coryphosaurus. Yeah, I think mostly from Jurassic Park 3. So what we are going to do is actually go over to Pteranodon, modify the genome, and we're going to put random pattern. I did think that Jurassic Park 3's Pteranodon was somewhere, but I don't know. I thought they would have incorporated that for the new DLC, but unfortunately that's not the case. So we're just going to have a random per egg, and we're going to get those on the go as well. Actually, one thing I have still yet to do is train the scientists up to their maximum capacity. So that's what I'm going to do. Do bear with me. Okay, so we've done all the scientists. Now they should be able to release these Pteranodons a lot quicker. I am going to do a fair few Pteranodons just because of, well, let's be honest, it's quite difficult to get Pteranodons flying across the map. So we are going to get the Pteranodons on the go. We're going to pick the fastest scientist, 10, 10, 8. That should be good enough. Should be relatively quick. We'll speed this up anyways. So yeah, we'll get a few Pteranodons out. We'll get some scientists to get them going, because I think they only release 3 in batches of 3. So yeah, batch size 3. So we're going to have a fair few. 3, 6, 9, 12. I think at least 12 or maybe even 15 might be good. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing Pteranodons first is primarily because they're a lot harder to break out. So we'll have to wait for them to break out, and then after they do break out, then they'll be able to fly around the map and all of that stuff. But you do actually have to turn on the comfort levels, and high escapes as well. So requiring the dinosaurs to do that whilst they're in open area might be a little bit difficult, but the Pteranodons will be quite easy. As for the dinosaur species, I think we're going to go with the Gallimimus firstly. And I know this might seem a little bit weird, but we are going to put the 1993 pattern on some of them. So we'll assign the scientists to that. We'll get these guys on the go as well. We'll probably do just as many. So we'll do about 15 of them. And then we'll release the Coryphosaurus and Parasaurolophus into the herd later on. Okay, so we've got the Gallimimuses on the go, and we'll probably put a few more species here and there. But firstly, we need to go into our first little speed build section, which will probably be speed building all of this area. And what we're basically going to do is create some form of river going through. I might want to do like a watering hole in the middle here. So we might create a river going through, maybe a Gallimimus Valley, because that's what you do when you associate with Gallimimuses. So yes, I think it's time to speed build and create the nice environment. So let's go. Okay, so we've got this section pretty much completed. Now what I want to do is expand this into like some sort of swamp area over here maybe. I think that might be a really good idea, and then that swamp kind of leads into the big watering hole that will be over here. But I feel like I've done a really good job here. I've tried to keep the trees quite close to the river's edge, because obviously where there's water there'll be foliage. Even in desert biomes there'll be foliage as well. But yeah, so I've tried to make like a little swampy area here, kind of expanding over there, because what we've done is added loads and loads of grass, greenery, areas that the dinosaurs can eat. And I haven't added too much free space like here, where there's barely anything, because I feel like that'll probably be quite vast on an island like this. Now, what does annoy me is that the outside, the outskirts, besides this area by the runway, is basically the same. They just have the same forest. So I'm hoping that I can try and make it blend in nicely without doing too much of this type of stuff. So what we might actually do, just for the sake of making it blend in, is add a few bits of forest here and there, just like so. That way it kind of blends in with the outside of the map. It's not too jumpy, in my opinion, that is. Again, we'll probably just add stuff from the edge, expand it here. There we go. So now it looks like it actually blends in with the entire Isla Sorna island. Okay, so now that we've got that done, I think it's time to release, well, I think we'll probably release the Pteranodons. Actually, we haven't got them done. We've got the Gallimimuses done. So we'll release the Gallimimuses into their exhibit, and hopefully they enjoy their time. Okay, so we have approximately 50 Gallimimuses in one area. Yeah, it's a bit manic, I can't lie. Now, are they? Yeah, they're grazing. Okay, good. I can't quite remember what exactly they wanted. Ground leaf. They want ground leaf. I'm pretty sure we've got enough ground leaf, although I think that was the secondary one. Was it? No, it's the first one. So we should have enough ground leaf, because unconsciously I picked the first one to go. So they should be okay as soon as they start expanding their territory over here and a little bit more. They'll start realizing they have plenty of space to drink. I have incorporated a little private drinking area here just so the pteranodons can fly down and get to the piscivore feeders. Because if they don't, then it's going to be a little bit upsetting when they die. So, yeah. I know they can hunt the dinosaurs, but I assume they'll probably want some fish as well. Yeah, so I quite like how what I've done with the river here. We've kind of made it start in this little foliage area over here. And then we kind of just bring it round. We have an off section here, like a nice little watering hole. We have another off section here for another section of a watering hole. And the river kind of just continues. You can see some dinosaurs drinking from the river. We'll probably slow this down, actually. We'll come across some gallimimuses as well. Pretty cool. And we come across here, and then eventually we'll probably end up going into a swamp area here with it expanding over to a watering hole over here. As for the dinosaurs, I think that's all we're going to do dinosaur-wise. We'll just have the pteranodons and gallimimuses up there. Now, what I do want to do before I release these pteranodons is instead the dinosaur combat frequency. We'll turn that down to none, so they don't hunt the gallimimuses at the moment. Either way, I still think it would be pretty cool to have these pteranodons flying around our parks. So yeah, I'm going to turn this down to none just so they don't hunt the gallimimuses. And we'll turn on high escapes just for the time being, just so we can have the pteranodons breaking out. Now, unfortunately, I think the gallimimuses might have a go at these fences. I hope they don't, because that would be really unfortunate. But we're just going to select all of the eggs and hopefully get these guys done relatively soon. Okay, I'm hoping that no gallimimuses go for the gates. I think they might be going for the gates here. Maybe? No, they're not. Okay, good gallimimuses. Go. No, you go away, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, now the whole reason why I put in so many gallimimuses is simply because they are nature's food, basically. So once we do add the T-Rex, once we do add the Spinosaurus, they'll probably hunt down these gallimimuses. And hopefully, eventually, they will learn to expand their territory a little bit more. And if they don't, then we'll have to incorporate some more gallimimuses. Or if they all move as a group over here, then we'll probably still have to incorporate some gallimimuses. But it is quite cool that you don't really have... There's literally only one alpha of all of these 50. Yeah, is this guy right here going for a rock? Nice. Yeah, this guy's the alpha, Gallimimus 05. Everybody basically follows him. So wherever he goes, the others will go. Although it seems like they are kind of forming their own little packs over here. So I don't think it's too bad. Yeah. One little lone Gallimimus over here as well. This is probably one of my favourite skins. Is this basic skin? No, it's Great Sandy Desert and Rana pattern. This is really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, well, we have pteranodons to be releasing now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, release all of the No, don't select the pteranodon. Release all of the pteranodons and hopefully they learn to break out. And there we go. We have our first breakout. So hopefully the pteranodons should... Yeah, there we go. They're all destroying the buildings now. They should be able to fly out. They'll land on buildings. They'll land on rocks hopefully now because of this new update. They might even terrorize some... Oh, look, 3 of them on this rock already. That's nice. They might even terrorize some gallimimuses, although I don't think they'd hunt them down. Probably should have saved that, to be honest. They have undiagnosed ailments. I don't care about the ailments. I don't want these notifications popping up. I might have to remove that. And already they are using the piscivore feeder, which is good because they can fly here, have a rest after feeding, and it's good because they won't kill the gallimimuses. Oh wow. We're going to have to do a lot of spot checks. That's one thing I hope we can remove. I'm going to double check, see if I can remove that now. Okay, it seems like we can. We just get rid of this show icons over dinosaurs. There we go. Although we don't know where any of them are now, so we'll have to go like this. And there are some stubborn pteranodons in here who really don't want to fly out. So they're all landing there. I wish there was a way to stop them from landing. That's a pretty cool skin. Yeah, so they're going to be annoying. Hopefully there is an easier way to get these guys outwards. Now, I assume that's pretty much all we're going to do. This guy is venturing off to nowhere at the moment. There's literally nothing over here, so I don't know why he'd be going over there. So hopefully we can continue this series and we'll probably get Coryphosaurus and Kylosaurus. I think Edmontosaurus was there. I think the Rex was eating Edmontosaurus, so we can definitely get one of those guys out. And Parasaurolophus as well. So that's probably what we're going to try to do in the next episode. As for now, we just have pteranodons flying around the gaff, and we also have gallimimuses running around the gaff. Now, I think there's only 4 pteranodons currently broken out, which is a shame. It is a shame. I was kind of hoping that maybe these guys would break out, or at least try to break out. There's no way you can delete this, unfortunately. So, tell you what, I'm going to get rid of the water because that's probably what they're staying here for. So, we'll get rid of the water. Hopefully that kind of entices them to fly out to find some water eventually. And hopefully it doesn't cause them to die. So, fingers crossed for that. But yeah, we still only have the 4 pteranodons that have flown out. We've got a low health? No comfort data. I don't care about the comfort data. I think this guy's just frozen. He must be frozen. He's not running anywhere. Oh dear. Okay, well, we're probably going to get a few dinosaurs that are going to die like that, unfortunately. And I think these pteranodons are probably going to do the same thing. They'll just fly around until they're thirsty and they die. So, yeah. So, I've been trying to find out why these pteranodons aren't flying out of the aviary. And honestly speaking, I think it's because I have the population on quite high. So we have altruistic comfort in this game now. So it's not like the previous game where you have to have it at 100%. These guys can go down to here, and as long as you have a decent amount, it won't go any lower. And these guys are on a perfect 100%. And I think that's because we have the cohabitation and population quite high up. So I'm going to change some settings, and hopefully they'll be able to break out. Okay, we've played... Oh god, that glitch. We've played around with some settings. Now hopefully that will force them to fly out. We have 2 broken areas over here, so fingers crossed that does force them to fly out. We'll let them do their own thing. I might have to do this off screen as well. Their comfort is very low, as you guys can see. Very, very low. Come on, I know you guys want to fly out. There's an open area. Go, go, go! Oh, you were so close. You are so close. Are these guys just not programmed to leave? Now what's worrying me is that their health is dropping. It's now on 95% because they're not getting any food or any water. So I wish there was another way to get pteranodons out of your park. That's the best thing in my opinion. But unfortunately it seems like these guys are going to die, so we'll probably have to get another batch of pteranodons on the go and hope that they break out as well. Just like these guys who are flying around the place. I like it. I like that they can fly around anywhere. As for this Gallimimus, yeah, he's stuck. He's gonna die. So we have... Oh, it's the last Gallimimus. It's number 50. Yeah, it seems like we'll drop down to 49 Gallimimuses, which is unfortunate if you were to ask me. Just because it's glitched, it can't move. So hopefully that doesn't happen to any others. I'm seeing if they're walking around. They are walking around just fine. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, do consider leaving a like. And let me know what other species we should incorporate from the Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 into this map. And tell me what you want me to do with this map. We've got this section to build and also this section to build as well. We'll obviously be incorporating a redwood biome, which I think we'll probably put over here. We'll grab this thing, we'll go over here, and we'll go like that. That's not redwood. We'll go like that. That's not redwood either. Okay, maybe we can't incorporate redwoods. Redwoods, yes, redwoods. That's the new name. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. Do consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Hopefully these pteranodons do start eventually moving around the park and exploring new areas. I think it's just because we have the feeder over there. So for the time being, we are just going to incorporate a fish feed over here so they can be encouraged to fly over this section. Anyways, thank you so much, take care of yourselves, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.